Did the old prophets actually meet angels on top of mountains? Or were they highly intelligent beings from a galaxy far, far away? Today, we're taking a look at 3 well-known sightings of UFOs. Because let's face it, we're not alone, and the evidence is everywhere.
In today's video, we're taking a look at some strange discoveries on the moon. Ever since the first moon landing in 1969, scientists have been fascinated by its rocky landscape. Within lie many secrets, some of which we've unlocked, while others continue to frustrate researchers. If you're interested to know more, let's dive into the video. One strange discovery on the moon is a cube-shaped hut, or what appears to be one at least. In 2021, China's Yutu-2 rover was working its way across the far side of the moon. As it did, it spotted a mysterious object on the horizon. The object was 260 feet away. This sighting was reported by Our Space, a YouTube channel affiliated with the China National Space Administration. They refer to the object as Shenmi Jiaowu, meaning mystery hut in Chinese. But this was only a placeholder name. Viewed from a zoomed-in image, it bears a closer resemblance to a large cube. Team scientists expressed a strong interest in the object. Because of that, the Yutu-2 spent 2 to 3 lunar days or 2 to 3 Earth months traversing the landscape. It had to avoid craters and obstacles to approach. At last, the vehicle arrived at the cube. To the disappointment of the scientists, it was a regular rock. The rock wasn't even cube-shaped. The combination of camera angles, lighting, and shadow had misled them. Still, it was a pretty large boulder. A likely explanation for the presence of this boulder was that it had been excavated by an impact event. A meteorite could have slammed into the moon eons ago, digging the boulder up. Another strange find by the same rover was a gel-like substance. Like the cube, this gel was found on the far side of the moon. On July 28th of the same year, the team was preparing to power down the rover at midday. As they ran a routine inspection of its camera, they spotted a small crater. The crater seemed to contain material with color and luster that was unlike the surrounding lunar surface. The drive team, excited by the discovery, called in their lunar scientists. Together, the teams decided to postpone Yutu-2's plan to continue west. Instead, they ordered the rover to check out this strange material. With the help of obstacle avoidance cameras, Yutu-2 carefully approached the crater. It then targeted the unusually colored material and its surroundings. The rover examined both areas with its visible and near-infrared spectrometer, or VNIS. The VNIS detects light that is scattered or reflected off materials to reveal their makeup. At the time, mission scientists were unable to offer any answers about the substance's nature. They could only say that it was gel-like and had an unusual color. Till today, there have been no conclusive findings. One possible explanation outside researchers suggested is that the substance is melted glass created from meteorites striking the surface of the moon. Scientists found that the substance resembled samples from Apollo of a lunar impact melt. It may have been rocks that melted together. Significant heat would have been generated by a meteorite impact. Researchers believe that as the meteorite hit the surface of the moon, it melted some of the regolith, which then stuck with unmelted regolith. This seems to be the most plausible explanation so far, or maybe it's an alien artifact left behind. We won't know unless we can study it in person. Apart from that, there's also a massive anomaly beneath the moon's south pole. This anomaly is located below the largest impact crater ever made in the entire solar system. Is it an alien ship? Some giant monster? A giant chunk of rock? Scientists have no idea what it could be. Whatever it is, it's certainly big enough to affect the moon's gravitational force. The dominant theory is that it's some sort of heavy metal body. This body may have come from a projectile that impacted the moon a long time ago. Even if that's the case, it's uncertain how the mass became suspended underground. We know the moon's interior is still active to some degree. Tremors, called moonquakes, still occur. The tremors and heat should have caused this mass to shift around. Instead, it remains trapped in one place. Unfortunately, no further manned missions to Moon have taken place. Hopefully, we'll be able to send people back there soon. The findings would present a significant breakthrough. Lastly, we have volcanoes on the Moon. While there haven't been any eruptions these days, research suggests lunar volcanoes were active within the last 100 million years. On a cosmic timescale, that may as well have been last week. We don't have enough knowledge about lunar volcanism to tell what this activity was actually like and how it changed the moon's geology. All scientists can do is make observations. They observe things like lunar rocks and orbital images. Some evidence of lunar eruptions is the condition of moon surfaces. Some surfaces seem younger than others. These could have been created by eruptions. Learning about the moon won't just help us study it better. If we're able to assess the moon and its geography, we can transfer that same knowledge to study other planets too. Even if we're never able to set foot on them, there are so many planets waiting to be studied, from Mercury to MU69. This could give us a better understanding of the solar system's history. The moon is just a small step towards the giant leap of unraveling the origin of everything we know. Despite being the closest celestial body to Earth, there's still a lot we don't know about the moon. We haven't even been back there in ages. Perhaps scientists should organize another mission or two. They could prove invaluable in uncovering the truth about the moon. Make sure to comment below on what your thoughts are, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to tune in next week.